What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Champman Gaming. Today we have a special guest, Thayer D. You want to say hi?
Hi, guys.
Make sure you go check out his channel. Get him to 25 subs. And we're just going to be talking about sports, and yeah. Okay, so do you think that Hayward officially signed with the Boston Celtics, but do you think that the Jazz will be able to get him back in a trade?
I don't think so.
I think the Celtics are maybe going to try. I think Celtics will try to trade Crowder, Bradley, and Smart. I think Smart's their last guy they want to trade because they probably want to go in money order because they're really poor right now.
They should also be trying to trade Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown, but I would probably trade Jaylen Brown because I don't think he's that good.
He's kind of a bust.
Yeah, I'll say he's like in the bust range for me.
But to be fair, he was in one of the worst drafts of the era.
Yeah.
That draft was pathetic. I mean, Buddy Hield was okay.
And you got Brandon Ingram who needs a cheeseburger.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, well, we got a sign and trade. The Hawks get Jamal Crawford, Diamond Stone, and a 2018 first-round pick. The Clippers get Danilo Gallinari, and what's their name? The Nuggets, they got a second-round pick from the Hawks, so I say it was a pretty good trade for the Hawks.
Clippers got Gallinari. That's not too bad. He's Gallinari. I mean, he kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Because the Nuggets, they don't need Gallinari because they got Murray. They got Jokic. They got Moutier. And I mean, they got a pretty young core. I mean, the Nuggets really lost that deal though.
Yeah, they only got a second-round pick.
Hawks walking out with the first-round pick, that ain't bad. If I were the Clippers, I wouldn't give up a first for Gallinari. That's just me.
Yeah.
Okay. George Hill signs with the Kings for like 3 or 4 years and $57 million. Now the Kings, they did great on draft night. I mean, Giles, risky move, but with the pick he was taking, that's great. Finally didn't take a big man. I thought Zach Collins was wearing a Kings jersey, not going to lie. But I mean, they got him. I don't think George Hill's going to be too good. You just drafted a point guard in De'Aaron Fox, so why go out and pay $57 million? Because when in 3 years, when you can't even control his rights anymore.
Well, if you look at the Kings' starting lineup, it's actually pretty good. You either got George Hill or De'Aaron Fox.
They gotta start Fox.
Buddy Hield, Tyreke Evans if he signs, Zach Randolph, and Willie Cauley-Stein.
That's a team that's gonna be chopping at the 8th seed. Them, the Nuggets, and I mean the Clippers if they're lucky, man. Clippers gotta get a hot start. Blake Griffin's gotta step up. And Jordan's got to stop being a wussy. And if it takes this, delete his Twitter account because one, his tweets are awful and waste my time. 2, it's boring. You go.
Chris Bosh officially retires, and they will put the number 1 in the Raptors. They'll retire his number.
I mean, I don't mean to be mean. I know my boy, Chris Bosh, is suffering a blood clot, and it's very hard to bounce back from. But I don't think he didn't play long enough, and he wasn't good enough for a number retirement. I think you should at least need to lead a team to the finals or come close. LeBron came back for Cleveland. He'll probably have his number retired. He'll have his number retired for sure. I mean, you look at guys that are just better than him and didn't have, if he gets his number retired, DeRozan must. Lowry must. And the way it's looking, Valanciunas must. That's how pathetic retiring Chris Bosh's number makes it.
Well, he was part of the big three, and
I feel that he helped in Miami, but he wasn't treated well. That guy really should have stayed in Toronto.
yeah, but I don't think Toronto would be good as they are now if they did Washington leave.
True, but Toronto, with the Celtics and the Cavs, Toronto is not good enough to win the title. Yeah. Okay. The Celtics target Marc Gasol, who's on the Grizzlies. I don't think they're gonna get him unless they maybe give up Crowder and a future first. It's the only way.
This is kind of stupid because they already got Al Horford and they just got Gordon Hayward, and plus you got Bradley, Smart, and Crowder. So I don't even think they can afford Marcus Gasol.
Yeah, that's why they want to trade Crowder and Bradley. I was going to say, you got to give up a Bradley or a Crowder, and you must give up at least one first-round pick.
Yeah, I don't think the Grizzlies want to get rid of Marc Gasol.
Yeah, it's true.
The Pacers waived Monte Ellis.
Everyone knew it was coming. It would be pretty cool to see him sign. I think he kind of fits the scheme. Not to be picky or anything, but I think I could see him going back to the Bucks.
I don't know. They don't have Paul George anymore. You know.
They're just trying to rebuild because their key player right now to build around is Miles Turner.
Yeah.
That guy, he was the steal of the century. I mean, he's the most underrated player in the NBA.
Plus, I don't think the Pacers have Jeff Teague anymore. I think he signed with a different team. I forgot, but.
Oh, okay. I'll look it up. You do another one.
Dion Waiters signs with the Heat. I guess.
He was a beast in those last couple months.
Yeah.
I mean, Waiters stepped it up. 30 points.
Well, I don't see the Heat going anywhere unless someone has a big season, but I'm pretty sure it'll just be like a 10.
Yeah. Madison Bumgarner set to targeting July 15th return. I don't think he's going to really be able to pull it off.
Well, the Celtics are trying to get rid of Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart, and Jay Crowder so they can afford the Gordon Hayward contract.
Well, they already got Hayward. They're just trying to pay him off.
Yeah, but the money they got, they're going to have to use some of their luxury tax, and that's not always that good when you have to use your luxury tax.
Well, yeah, because if you don't win a title, you're screwed for 10 years. I mean, that's awful, because just think. Let's say I go with my luxury tax and have a dream team, but we struggle in the second round, and okay, it's like, so let's talk about the home run derby. You got the brackets, Stinger.
We got Giancarlo Stanton versus Gary Sanchez. That
Giancarlo.
Yeah, Giancarlo would win. Moustakis versus Sano. I got Sano. Judge.
Andre Roberson. Hang on, hold up. I don't mean to hold you off, but Roberson agrees to 3 years, $30 million with the Thunder. Go on.
Judge versus Gore.
Judge.
Judge, yeah. Bellinger versus Blackman. Bellinger. I would say Giancarlo Stanton will win the home run derby because he's in Miami. He said that, it doesn't matter because he won last year, but you really want to win in front of your home crowd.
Yeah, I don't know if he really can. It'd be pretty cool if D. Gorham would go out there and try to win it for Jose, but he doesn't have enough power.
Carlos Correa, thumb discomfort, day to day. It's not that big. The Astros, they'll be fine. The Blue Jays could be sellers at the trade deadline.
I think they are, because I actually have a report here that the Cardinals are interested. And I'm sorry to kind of throw you guys off, but I got three updates. 4. First one is that Messi re-signs with Barcelona. Okay, until 2021. And I'm not a big soccer guy. I just think you soccer fans should know that, so you subscribe. Pretty fun sport to play, not too interesting to watch, but don't offend anybody too much. Jeff T goes to the Timberwolves. There we go.
Yeah.
I was thinking he went back to the Hawks. Don't know what I was thinking.
I think it's a good thing for the Timberwolves because they got rid of Rubio. Now they got Jeff T. And their lineup is going to be Jeff T., Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins. I don't know who the power forward's going to be.
No, I forgot they had to give up Laurie.
And Karl-Anthony Towns. I think this will be like a 6th or 5th seed team.
I actually think they can pursue to 4. I think the first 2, 3, 4. First 2 or 3 are kind of clinched. Warriors, Rockets, and there's always a surprise team that does really good. It might be them, but who knows?
Back to the Blue Jays. I don't really think that they'll get rid of Josh Donaldson. They might get rid of Jose Bautista.
No one wants that guy.
Too low.
No one wants Bautista. Too low. Let's face it, that batting average is too low. His batting average is just too low for me. And moving on to hockey, Oilers MVP McDavid to $100 million deal. I don't really acknowledge hockey. Good for him. Buy a nice house for your wife. Porter signs with the Nets. Otto Porter, that is.
He did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't mean to point fingers. That's a pretty stupid move. And, this is a big one. The Warriors. Just call it off, guys. The Warriors just won the world. The Warriors just won the finals. Swaggy P signs. Call it off. Pay your mother's rent and walk away, guys.
I want to talk more about that. Gordon Hayward to the Celtics. Do you think it's a smart idea for the Celtics to sign Gordon Hayward?
When I think of this, if there wasn't a big team like the Cavs, that's a great move. Just go in there, make it to the finals. But the Cavs, 3 years in a row, make it to the finals. And I'm not saying they're guaranteed. But when you keep doing that, I'm not saying it's easy on the Cavs side to keep going, but it's hard to stop a team's fire like that. When you had the bad boys going, they didn't stop fire until everyone retired and broke up. You had MJ's Bulls, everyone just had to retire and they stopped. I don't think the Cavs are going to retire and stop because Kyrie's not even 30. LeBron's barely over 30. Love's 30. They got a bunch of minimum guys. They don't got much money, but they got some cash. Don't get me wrong. They don't sign anybody besides their guys, and I like that they stick to that because it's showing that they like their own players. Drafted LeBron, drafted Kyrie, made a smart move. You knew you got back LeBron, decided to pick up Kevin Love. Love,
who always disappears in the finals.
not gonna lie, Love. You don't get much love in Cleveland, but I mean,
I don't know why some people think they're going to trade Kevin Love for Carmelo, because why would the New York Knicks want another power forward?
they think with a big contract. I don't know, because you look at it, and any sport, the Tigers, Anibal Sanchez, that just comes off the top of my head. I mean, in this case, Noah's contract. You could very easily move a Kristaps to center, and everyone says, "Oh, but they're paying Oh yeah, but they're paying what's his face? Oh, but they're paying Noah too much to bench him. You have to pay him anyway, so try to get your team to do good. So if you do good, you still pay him. You didn't pay him to do bad, pay him to do nothing, because you have to pay him anyway."
What do you think about the Celtics trading the first overall pick? I think it was like a win-win, kind of lose-lose situation, because
That's the first time I think
got Markelle Fultz
and traded him and traded for your Jimmy Butler.
You would have your point guard problem solved. Cause do you really want Isaiah Thomas guarding like Kyrie Irving?
I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying that. This team could have traded Fultz for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, they could have.
That's the rating of Markelle Fultz. But no, they decided to go with Jason Tatum. Not gonna lie, I would have gone with Josh Jackson.
To be honest, I kind of like Jason Tatum.
Well, Josh is athletic.
I think Tatum's gonna win Rookie of the Year.
That's who you think is gonna win Rookie of the Year, Jason Tatum? My Rookie of the Year. Okay, this video is getting to be 20 minutes long, so I'm just gonna wrap it up right here. My bet. Go to right now. Watch this video after the NBA season. Come back, watch this, and tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Dinger D, and make sure you realize that Ball is Rookie of the Year. Peace out.